Nobody's listening. Can anyone hear me? I am calling from university. I haven't seen her since I last spoke to you, old sport. It's been harder to wander the streets of the city these days. It's been harder to get up and get the day started. Thalie and I were so close. We went from spending all our time together to not speaking for days at a time. What possible reason could she have? For someone who cares the same way, she certainly doesn't enjoy showing it. It is so hard to read her mind. She doesn't give me much to base guesses on. If only she would talk to me, have a conversation with me, one that doesn't lead to her deflecting or running away. Every time I think we're so close, but then the tide just goes back in again. And when that wave comes crashing back into shore, are we ever able to ebb and flow the way that we once did? Or am I back to drowning, waves crashing into my lungs, and I'm no longer able to scream? Does she ever hear me? Can she hear me? I suppose I never recalled walking to the beach in the first place, old sport. But I found comfort in the waves. I found myself in the waves. I have a question for you, old sport. Have you ever had a dream you woke up from, despite wanting it to last forever? Maybe even thinking that it would last forever, just to be disappointed as you realize you wake up back in the same place you've always been. It's almost a nightly recurrence for me now, seeing February in my dreams. How is it possible for dreams to be the impossible idea of heaven, of a utopia, when every time you wake up, you live a reoccurring nightmare? I dream of the times February and I spent together, all that time ago. I don't tell you about our time together enough, old sport. Such simple tasks and activities we thought so little of are suddenly only a figment of my mind's creation. However, my most recent dream was a little different. Well, usually, my dreams include February and I spending time together, talking, hanging out, doing fun activities together. But lately, we haven't been doing as much. The dreams have gotten quieter. We talk less. Although we still spend time together, it just felt different. My most recent dream, we were on a train. The carriage was silent, with no one else but the two of us sitting across from one another. All I could hear was the soft chugs and squeaks from the train moving beneath our feet. It was peaceful, old sport, though strange, as I realized something was off. My dreams often exist in another reality, a reality outside of the city, a reality where I am free, with February. While the inside of this carriage felt familiar, being the alternate reality I dream of, as I glanced outside the window, I was faced with this wide view of the city. My dreams were now merging with my reality. But February and I were protected, and we were together. As we both stared outside the window for hours, watching everyone in the city, we were together. I wonder now, old sport, if this is how February sees me. Day and night, protected from the city's forces, from a bird's eye view. But yet, the train never stops. Have you ever seen a train station in the city? I only hope for February to have company in this train carriage, like how I had them. It must feel so lonely otherwise. While the city is isolating in its own regard, I couldn't imagine what it would be like for February, alone up there. I hope I can join them one day. Perhaps it wouldn't be as bad. I hope. Nothing was ever too bad when I was with February, old sport. Sometimes it feels like everything would be fixed if you were still here, Feb. this every time? Do you want to get to a point?
I want to be with you, but I can't.
What do you mean, Thalia? What do you mean you can't?
I mean, I can't. I care for you so much. I've never met anyone else like you, but I just can't be with you.
I don't understand. That makes zero sense, Thalia.
I know, and I'm sorry. I can't explain it very well. I have other commitments.
Other commitments?
In the city, and I...
What do you even mean by other commitments? There's someone else?
No, Radio, there's no one else. I can't be with you.
We're in the city. What's possible? What do you mean? How can you even have other commitments? You don't have time? How is it even possible to have that problem here, Thalia? I've run out of things to keep myself occupied, stuck here. And with you gone, even fewer things. And I just have to be stuck here while you go and do other stuff. Leave me even though I love you.